Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us this morning. At 9 o'clock a.m., we will close our social media and continue on Zoom only. Join us by getting your Zoom link at elizabethvisionaryconference.org. We'll be there until 10 a.m. You can join us now, and we'll see you in Elizabeth's Zoom room. Today, your hosts are At Peace Makita and Danyelle Claxton. Enjoy.
Grand Rising, darling.
Yes, I think we all need a bouncing.
Oh, it'll get you together.
Oh my gosh.
How's everybody feeling?
Doing great.
Feeling
Great.
I think we're recovering from the weekend, whatever the weekend was for each one. I know mine, Hug Detroit, was yesterday, and it was great. It was great. It had a lot of little quirks in it. But people came out, vendors came out, Mama Evelyn and Mama Nawili was there with and Sunzi with they were there with the creative side, the arts and crafts and stuff, and and then we met some more Elizabeth that came in. One sister started talking and I said, wait a minute. I've not seen you in one of the squares. That's what I call it. I've not seen you, but she was talking Elizabeth up and down Grand Rising. So she will be joining us, and sooner or later she'll be on. And we missed you all. I was really looking forward to Lily B and Ayana being vendors. I was ready. I had some money for y'all. But Grand Rising, what are you sipping on, my dear? Is that tea or?
It is ginger, turmeric, whole cloves or ground cloves, a dash of red pepper, cayenne pepper, and lemon. And
oh,
that's a pickup. When she said red pepper, cayenne pepper, yes.
Called preventative. It's called preventative maintenance.
Yeah. Where are you? You're in a different space.
Huh?
Where are you? You're in a different space.
I'm at home. I'm still in the same space.
A different room?
Same room. It's just a different angle.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, same room, different angle. So it's part of my preventative maintenance. So if you make it a lifestyle, like you do it on a regular basis, then you shouldn't really need, you shouldn't really catch colds and stuff.
Yeah, good.
So how's everybody feeling this morning? Give me one word, darlings. Just one word. You have it, darling, inside of you. Just let it come out, darling. Just grab it.
Refreshed.
Huh?
Refreshed.
Refreshed. Wonderful.
Grateful.
Ashe.
Energized.
Ooh.
Trying to think of my word because I've been in a cleaning mode. No, I've been in this cleaning mode for like the last.
So pick a word.
How about cleaning?
All right. Don't make it hard.
Cleansing, yes.
Yes.
Cleansing.
Yes.
That's even better. Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, for your patience. There was a bit of a miscommunication this morning, but we're back on track. So I'm happy to be here. Hopefully you all are happy to be here too.
Yep.
And we are about to have a little creative fun. So for those of you who may be watching live, I am at Peace Makita with my lovely co-host, Danyelle Claxton. Wave, Danyelle. And we are Mommy Mogul Mindset. We are here to encourage and support moms in living their best life. So we talk about mommy stuff, whether you're momming a business, a family, yourself, whatever it is, but we talk about mommy stuff. We talk about business and how to be a mogul, how to really master what it is that you do. And we do that through tech talks that Danyelle likes to guide us through. And we also talk about mindset, like how are we thinking about what we're thinking about? Yeah, it goes that deep. And so we go into mindset, we do meditation, and we have some really intimate talks. So we thank everybody that's watching for being here. All right, so you are in my domain today. I thought I would give you a different perspective, a new view of the world around me, right? So we're in the same room, we're just in a different view, right? So I need a little more space because your girl gonna be jamming today, okay? And I hope you guys got some space too, because you all can be jamming with me. Like, we are about to take a ride through what? Creativity. Creativity is pleasure, darling. That has been the theme for August. So every week we've talked about creativity, right? Like, what is it? How do you assess it? What does it mean? Like, tapping into your like whatever it is, we've talked about it. We had special guests on. Danyelle was last week. She led us through a belly dance workshop. So we now are going to tap into my world at Peace Makita. I'm gonna do a couple pieces for you guys. Dance a little bit, sing a little bit, talk a little bit, do a little poetry, and have a really good time and just tapping into this final week of creativity is pleasure, darling. So nestle into your little chairs. I know y'all tired, but we about to get hyped. So hopefully you all can move around, because I would like you to participate. This is a journey of creativity. This is an opportunity for me to explore my creativity with you and for you to tap into your own creativity. So it's not gonna be no typical type of performance, okay, where you just sit there just like, oh, that's nice. And then you clap and you be like, oh, she did good. Oh, I didn't like that too much. Oh, that wasn't bad. I'm like, okay. No. It's not gonna be that type of setup. Okay. The setup for today, my loves, the setup for today, my darlings, is you will participate. You're gonna get on up in there in whatever way you like. Because Mama Evelyn, I know you be nice and nestled, honey. You ain't going to Capricorn, ain't going nowhere. And it's just there. So, but there's things that you're gonna do in that chair, honey. Yes, that's gonna make it pop. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So the one thing about creativity, and if you don't know already, I do have a business called I Am Creativity and Company, LLC, where I teach people how to tap into their creativity. I'm all about the creative life, right? So the thing about creativity is to remember there is no wrong. There is no wrong in the room when you are in creative mode. Now, a lot of times we forget, or a lot of times we don't know that because, we live in a society where wrong is just a part of the equation. But reality, the reality that you were created from, the reality that gives you the power to create, knows no wrong. So I want you to allow that to seep in just for a moment. I want you to really absorb that. I want you to sit with it, because I know when I was first introduced to the idea was like almost 20 years ago. I was working at Brown, and that was how they led one of the workshops. Oh, there's no wrong in the room. Hell, you mean there's no wrong in the room? There's wrong all over this world, And I had to really learn how to process that thinking. And it has really transformed my life and my creative process. So I want you all to sit with that, write it down, and hold that, because that is the premise in which we are going to create today. There is no wrong in the room. All right. All we have to do is respect each other's space and respect each other's right to create. and you will be amazed at what happens. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have you all know how I am about time. So I'm a little stickler for it, even though we started a little bit behind. It's a Monday. Hey, I've been doing my best since April to be here by 8. Okay. Today was no different, but things happen. So even though we are a little bit behind on time, I'm still going to be keeping the time. Okay. All right. So we are going to go into our meditation because I think well, y'all know what I think about meditation, right? It's important, baby. Is it important? Okay. So we are going to step off into our meditation. Sheila, if you wouldn't mind, I'm sorry, Queen Aduni, if you wouldn't mind sharing the screen. Make sure you have your journals and your notebooks handy because you already know we're about to take a trip and you want to, bring back whatever, what do they call it? Souvenirs. Bring back those souvenirs so you can use them in your everyday life. Hey, Mama Ayana, how you feeling? Is she there?
I'm well, just getting ready for my appointment. Got an early morning appointment.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us, Mama.
Absolutely.
How is like you had the baby already. How is your baby? How's the pregnancy going? Ooh.
Everything is going well. Everything is going well. Yes, going to go see her today.
Oh,
Again,
nice.
and maybe do some blood work and things, but make sure everything's okay.
Yay.
Other than that, everything is well.
Wonderful. All right. All right. All right. Okay, so of course, while I'm setting this up as usual, go ahead and prepare yourselves for meditation. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go ahead and settle in. All right, if you're sitting down, you want to feel that chair or that floor or whatever surface you're on, you want to feel that underneath your butt bone. You want to make that connection. If you're lying down, same thing. If you're walking or moving about, you want to make the connection with your feet to the earth. All right, you want to inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Start slowing down your breathing pattern. All right. Let's get ready for our meditation. This meditation is so special. It's one of my favorites. You know, you gotta do the commercials. You gotta pay the bills. Hold on. But yes, this is one of my favorite meditations. I think you all are gonna enjoy it and get a lot out of it. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. So please do open your hearts, your mind, your third eye, and just be ready to receive something new. All right. There's no harm in thinking new thoughts. Okay, no harm, no foul in thinking new thoughts. Okay, so be open to it.
Possibilities that can serve us. So through this practice,
Take it back to the beginning.
So stuck in our own mindset that we are judgmental.
All right, enjoy the ride, ladies.
Sometimes sometimes we get so stuck in our own mindset that we are judgmental and we're not allowing ourselves to be open-minded to the myriad of creative possibilities that can serve us. So, through this practice, allow yourself to flex those curiosity muscles, to practice being open-minded, open to love, open to peace and prosperity, open to creative solutions. Allow yourself to get into a comfortable position. Whatever is most calling you now, trust what your body wants.
We lost the sound piece.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I had muted.
Giving
I apologize.
position. Whatever is most calling you now, trust what your body wants. When you feel ready, lovingly close your eyes and begin to tune your awareness to your internal landscape. Noticing your breath and your presence in your body in this moment. Allowing the air to flow freely and naturally. Feeling a sense of freedom in the breath. Giving it as few restrictions as possible by letting your abdomen muscles be loose and soft. Feeling expansion on every in-breath and release on every out-breath. Trusting whatever flow of breath your body most needs right now. Allowing some inhales and exhales to be longer than others, as the breath just flows freely and naturally. And now tune into your heart's energy center in the middle of your chest and a couple of inches inwards. Imagine that there are two giant white doors of light here. And when you feel ready to open yourself up to loving creative possibilities, imagine yourself opening those doors wide. And once they're open, loving light comes streaming in from all directions. Spend a few breaths seeing this and feeling this. As you affirm to yourself, I am open to creative possibilities. I let myself feel curiosity about what could happen next, without judgment, but with curious, positive anticipation. I'm ready for my life to unfold perfectly. And I'm so curious how that will happen. but I don't hold on to any specific desired outcome. I instead lean in to this feeling of loving curiosity. I know what will come to me will be good, and I can't wait to greet it with open arms and my open heart. Spend a few breaths simply feeling into these affirmations, letting any tension in your body melt as you can simply relax into this energy, into the open doors of your heart. Into the positive curiosity. The kind of curiosity that leads to positive anticipation. It has been said that the questions we ask ourselves determine the kinds of answers we receive. So, as you feel your curiosity expanding and you feel your heart welcoming in love, begin to ask yourself empowering questions sparked by your curiosity. I will start you off with a few to give you examples, and then leave you to explore whatever empowering questions come to mind. Breathe naturally as you ask yourself the following questions. What if everything is happening for my benefit? What if everything just works out for me? What if I am perfectly poised to get everything I desire for my highest, most loving good? How great would it feel to love and accept myself without any conditions? What if I let myself do that right now? Now, I will leave you for a few moments to allow your mind to ask curious questions that lead to positive answers. Trust what comes to mind. Now, take a moment to reflect back on these questions and bring your awareness to your mind, imagining two doors of light here. And when you're ready, you open them wide and see loving white light pouring in. Feel how your open heart and your open mind are bringing in new and exciting opportunities for you. When you ask curious questions, instead of offering up judgment, you open up your heart and mind to exciting new beginnings, to beautiful positive outcomes, to love, Take a big breath in, stomach and hold it. And when you're ready, exhale with us. So your breath returns to its regular flow of breathing. Recognize how thankful you are to yourself for doing this practice. Feel your heart and your mind offering up appreciation to you. Notice a softening in your heart and your mind. Say thank you to all you've received as you imagine closing the doors of light, knowing that the feeling of being open-minded with an open heart and great loving curiosity, knowing that that will remain long after this practice. And with this feeling of appreciation within you, begin to roll your shoulders, wiggle your fingers and your toes, and when you're ready, open those beautiful and curious eyes back to the world around you.
All right, ladies. Begin your descend back into 3D by slowly and gently taking your time, feeling what that feels like to take your time. Inhaling and gently exhaling. Slowly descend back into your body, rolling your shoulders back, gently wiggling your fingers and your toes, and just feeling a sense of presence in this moment. And when you're ready, simply and gently open your eyes. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Go ahead and write down any souvenirs you brought back with you, any notes to self. Go ahead and write those down. Give you a few moments to do that. Okay, ladies. Ding, 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 ding. It's time. All right, and as always, we have a couple minutes. If anyone would like to share their experience or share a message or anything like that, please feel welcome to do so. I'll give you some time to do that if you like. I know that for my meditation, I saw a lot of soft, vibrant colors that I hadn't ever seen merged before together. So that was very interesting to me. And I could kind of like feel the circle of love between us all, which I hadn't felt, though I felt differently this time. It was really good, really nice. I liked it. Going once, going twice.
Well,
Hey,
I'll
we
say
have a
something.
fader.
Well, I sort of fell asleep.
That's okay. That's a form of meditation.
But I will share, early this morning when I woke up from a dream about rich people,
Hey,
abundance. My grandson had a friend, and his family was super wealthy. I mean, super. And we were allowed to be in their space without any judgment or expectations.
nice.
I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting. That's a sign, sis. You on your way. See, you on your way. That's what that sound like. That sound like you on your way. Beautiful.
Lisa, you through with sharing?
I think so.
You want to give me back?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Stop sharing. Okay. All
thanks.
right. So I hope you all enjoyed that meditation. I will do my best to remember to put it in the chat. So don't let me forget to put it in the chat so you guys can check it out whenever you like. It's one of my favorites. All right. So we are going to get into the tech talk before we get into the loveliness, the vaingloriousness of that piece. Okay. So yes, I will be walking like an Egyptian today. That's clue number one. Okay. So yeah, but before we get into that, we are going to have a brief tech talk with Danyelle. I did have a business segment set up for you guys, but we'll leave that for next week. And we'll start with our tech talk with Danyelle. So without any further ado, darling, welcome, darling. What would you like us to know about the world of tech today, goddess?
And so in relation to, creativity is pleasure. A lot of people don't realize that technology can help you with that creativity, especially when it comes to promoting and marketing your business. Everybody knows that I am an Apple fan. It is what it is. And one of the things that was brought to me, to my attention, that I forgot by my partner, is that Apple actually has a plethora of classes on every piece of tech, not just the technology itself as to how to learn how to use your tech, but how to use your tech in ways that you never thought that you can use it, especially when it comes to creativity. And they have a whole series of creativity classes. You can actually go to apple.com. You can find the closest Apple store near to you, which to us, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, is either Somerset and Troy, or 12 Oaks and Novi. You can sign up for these classes. They are free. You can sign up. You can come with your devices, and you can sit at one of the tables and learn some amazing stuff. I mean, they got a class for everything, literally. And I came across the Apple, went to the Apple site to see what classes they have, and they have a really good tutorial, not a tutorial, but a 5-minute video on how a photographer is using his iPhone to create art. So yeah, there are photographers that are going buying cameras now and using the cameras just on their phones to create their art. And I'm like, whoa, I'm like, okay, so I have to share that because they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and whatever field that you're in, be it a service, be it create art, be it dance, be it music, your picture is what sells, is what's going to sell your service. And if you have a picture that's just, we all take selfies, we all take the forward ones and everything like that, and you have stuff in the background and it's not cropped right, and it says a lot about it. Almost your picture tells a lot about the story about your business, even if it's not even true. It just we judgmental people. We look at pictures. You look at the magazines. You're looking at Ebony. You're looking at Essence. You're looking at whoever's on the cover, and whatever's on the cover of a magazine is what's going to give your interest into whether or not you're going to read more of the article. The same is true when it comes to a flyer that you put on Facebook, a post that you put on Facebook or Instagram. Hell, the picture that you put on your flyer. It all is I'm sorry, I get my words twisted. How you represent yourself and your business is important. And I wanted to share this 5-minute video because, like I said, this dude is making money walking around taking pictures of his of people in a different way, making money from his phone. That says a lot, the phone. So I'm going to do it. If you give me control of the screen, I want to get the video set up and just take a look at this. And then, like I said, they're free classes at Apple. I'm going to look and actually sign up for a class myself. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I wanted to make sure my notes synced so I can go directly to. And I also say, because I think the majority of the people on Zoom here are iPhone users, because I my people. Let's just be real. When you're spending about $700, $800, $900 for a piece of tech, you want to make sure you get every last dime out of it within the 2 to 3 year time span that you have that technology. So I highly do encourage that if it's something that's on your phone, I love having tech dates at Apple, playing with the new tech, seeing what's there. Go and look and see what classes they have, and just sit down and take a class. They will show you things that you probably never thought that you can possibly do. Okay, do I have control of the screen, Mama? Queen Aduni?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, do you see my screen at all?
Not yet.
Huh. Well, let me go back here. Oh, share content. I do have to share it, don't I? And start broadcast.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, sorry. Okay, where did it go? Okay, inside the Apple Store. That would help. Okay, here we go.
Hi everyone, my name is Jamira, or Myra for short. I'm a creative pro at Apple Brickell City Center in Miami, Florida, and this is Creative Projects. Today, we'll be learning how to direct, shoot, and edit powerful portraits on iPhone with Harlem-based photographer Mark Clennon. By the end of this video, you'll be ready to capture powerful portraits of your own. Mark's photos embrace one of my favorite and most powerful creative mottos, which is less is more. and a lot of his work is captured right on the streets of New York City, often on an iPhone. It wasn't until 2017 that he quit his job to pursue photography full-time. Did I mention he's self-taught? I also can't help but notice that he crops his photos in a way that zooms in on someone's unique feature or accessories, and through that, he transforms it into a source of power. Let's go all the way into the studio in New York City so we can learn from Mark himself.
Portraiture kind of
I'm sorry,
found
we
me.
don't see my
I had
screen?
just moved.
I said, we're not seeing any action. We're just seeing a screen which says screen broadcast and Zoom
Oh,
and
okay,
stop
that's
broadcast.
okay. That's not what we want. What happened? Okay. So you see what do you see on the screen?
Right now, you're not sharing anything.
Okay.
We heard her, but we didn't see anything.
Anything, right?
Okay. Share content, photos, iDrive. Okay. Little detour. I'm sorry.
You're frozen now, dear.
Hmm.
Come back, Danielle, come back.
Got a second. And I'm on my iPad. Copy link URL. Here we go. Share. There we go. Okay, so now you see something.
Yes.
Okay, I learned something new on my iPad. Okay, here we go. I hit it again. Oh, that's new.
You know it's a blank screen, right?
You're
Okay.
seeing a blank screen.
It was
And now it's
white.
gray.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's what?
White.
Now it's white with an X in the corner.
Okay, because on my screen it is like it's literally playing. Okay, I'm gonna send a link to you, Queen Aduni, because I don't know what's going on. It's like I see the share and it looks like it's sharing
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually playing on my screen and it's like, oh, I really wanted you guys to see this video. I don't know why we're having such issues with technology today.
You want to put it in the chat?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Sometimes technology wins and we have to adjust.
Yes, we have to pivot.
Ah, yeah, I like that word. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab it.
It's like when you look at his pictures, it's like, oh, you're sitting there looking like, oh, he's doing this on the iPhone. He's taking this and cropping this on the iPhone. And I'm like, we all know that photography is really nothing more than lighting and angles. So
did you give
sometimes we
me,
gotta
I'm sorry, did you give me the power back?
yes,
Otherwise,
go ahead.
otherwise we see it.
Okay, I gave it back to you.
All righty. Well, let me share. Here we go. You see it, hon?
Mm-hmm. Then scroll down. It's the last video all the way at the bottom. That one.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jamira, or Myra for short. I'm a creative pro at Apple Brickell City Center in Miami, Florida, and this is Creative Projects. Today, we'll be learning how to direct, shoot, and edit powerful portraits on iPhone with Harlem-based photographer Mark Clement. By the end of this video, you'll be ready to capture powerful portraits of your own. Mark's photos embrace one of my favorite and most powerful creative mottos, which is less is more. And a lot of his work is captured right on the streets of New York City, often on an iPhone. It wasn't until 2017 that he quit his job to pursue photography full-time. Did I mention he's self-taught? I also can't help but notice that he crops his photos in a way that zooms in on someone's unique feature or accessories. And through that, he transforms it into a source of power. Let's go all the way into the studio in New York City so we can learn from Mark himself.
Portraiture kind of found me. I had just moved to New York City from Florida. So I'm walking around the city with my iPhone, just taking pictures of buildings, taking pictures of people, anything I could find that was very interesting to me. Because from there, I kind of felt like I wanted to become a better storyteller. And that's when I started to introduce people's faces into my works. Yeah, that's fire. All right, let's reset. I think an important technique that I like to use is giving energy to get back a lot of energy. I like to exaggerate my poses. That way my subject feels comfortable exaggerating their poses as well. And so we can get a good image that translates well through camera. Yeah, let that shoulder hang down. That's dope. It's really just about exploring and moving our limbs at first and finding what we like and then just exploring what works once we find it. Yes. Oh, you cooking right now. You cooking with gas right now. I use photography as a way to make friends. It's kind of an excuse for me to bring my camera into a studio and say, hi, I'm Mark, I have a camera, let's be friends, right? And so we're kind of guiding each other along this process of making a portrait that we both like. There we go. Let's try straight up now. Let's do like a T. Another technique that I like to use is getting coverage and then getting creative. And what I mean by that is I like to start off far away and work my way in. I go high, I go low, around, and then I like to get really creative and get the extra credit stuff. All right, so I'm gonna stay right here, but I have like 3 different cameras on this, so I can go wide. Oh, this is dope. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, that can come in tight. Yeah, 3D, there it is. I tend to shoot a lot of photos and I just zoom through them. I'm always looking for shapes and things that might catch my eye. That's why you see so many of my images cropped in really closely because I decided that I love the specific elements of this photo. So I zoomed in and removed the rest of it. For me, it's about highlighting what I love. What are the things I want to celebrate in a specific photo? The first thing I'm looking for is nice framing because I love the shape of his hands. I love how Mark's eyes are kind of finding me in that frame. So I think this is a good crop. I think this is a good way to improve the photo, and I'm going to keep it right here. And I'm going to try 9x16. I think that'll be fun. I'm not sold on it, though. I think I'm going to go back to 8x10 just so we have a little bit more space to work with. Because really what cropping is, I want to see how things emerge from the borders. So I think this is a good crop because it leaves us wanting to ask for more. I'm going to look at this image. I'm always looking for extra credit. I'm in exploratory mode right now, which is my favorite part of this. I love the fact that I can test and try and undo to explore different ways to view this photo. I like where we landed here. We have like some shadow play and a nice composition. So I like this.
Thanks, Mark, for walking us through your process. Let's recap. First, we learned all about how to give energy to get energy. In other words, how to bring 120 when your subject's at 80, or meeting them at 100 when they're at 100. Next, we started out wide, then got close to get all the typical framing and poses done before experimenting with more unexpected ones. Finally, we learned how to crop for impact by looking through our selects for interesting shapes before zooming in to mine them for extra portrait gold. Remember to share your portraits with the hashtag #today@Apple, because I'll be here waiting to check them out. Don't worry, I'm patient. And as always, check out Today at Apple sessions in stores to learn more ways to take great photos, make cool videos, or even level up your drawing skills, all using iPhone, iPad, or Mac. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.
That was excellent.
Yes,
So what-
love it.
Everyone,
Yeah.
So what does that have it going on in your head? Just seeing and hearing that.
How easy it was for him to, like, he don't, you know, back in the day, you have all this luggage as a photographer, and really he just has his phone and he's able to create a whole portfolio. So I thought that was dope. And the crispness of the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Y'all gotta wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, this okay, so number one, I can do this. So you know, I have that I have that kind of, I approach like that. And so knowing that I can do that with my with this camera, oh boy. So I'm definitely going to start taking some of those, go out. I like to go and go myself to those classes so that I can ask questions and then of course on my way home I'll stop and take pictures of this, that, and the other. Thanks for sharing this, Danyelle. This is good.
You are so very welcome.
Yeah,
and the whole thing is to get out there and practice, and just not necessarily be so critical about what it is that you're taking pictures of. Just practice. And then the practice of the cropping got me with the cropping. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And the different angles, the wide angle, the wide, ultra wide, and the I've never used those before. So I'm going to find a way to use. And once again, the pictures that you take, these are your Instagram posts, these are your Facebook posts. This is stuff that keep it interesting. Because I'm like, if you keep it interesting, people will follow it, and then it makes them more interesting. Like he said, he cropped a photo, leaving people wanting more. So it's like, okay, we can get more, and we got each other. And either you got your models, so you got Queen Aduni, you got your granddaughter and your grandson, Mama Evelyn, you got your grandson. Let me play around with some things and see, what you can come up with. And then I'm interested. I'm really interested next week to actually see what we can come up with creatively, photo wise. So yes, Mama Evelyn, I didn't get a chance to hear from you.
Oh, okay. I'm trying.
That's right, Danyelle. Oh, good teaching skills. That's how you do it.
Well, oh yeah, because my thing is remembering to take pictures when I'm out. And
Oh.
yesterday I reminded Nawili, that, yeah, we'd have to take pictures, so it's a little challenging to do it when you're in the midst of teaching, but I've got a few pictures in there from yesterday, and yeah, that's something I could do too, just like Queen Aduni said. That's definitely something I could do, because I don't use half the things on my camera that I could, and I'm surprised Sheena didn't tell me, because she works for Apple. Oh, oh.
She might not be in that. She might not be interested in that part of Apple, or know
No,
that.
I think she is, because she's got hundreds, because of these cameras, we have hundreds of thousands of pictures.
Okay.
We've got, oh my gosh, I go through my pictures and it's like, whoo, and once you get a new camera, for somebody who just gets a new iPhone, organize it from the beginning, because once you start clicking and saving it, you trying to
Oh,
organize all that is like,
speaking of organization, because I do have I am an iOS beta tester, so that means that I actually have the latest iOS 16 on my phone right now before it comes out. I think in like 2 weeks to the public. They have a setting. In the photos, they have a really cool feature that will actually merge all your duplicate photos as far as cleaning everything up. It would
okay.
merge your duplicate photos, and it also merges your duplicate contacts. So I like the fact that my phone has been cleansed of all this duplicate stuff.
Yeah.
Because it does take up a lot. And especially if you have a phone with a lower storage on it, make sure you're paying for the iCloud, and have everything sent to the cloud so that you don't lose those precious photos and memories. But I do like that. So I will say that is a really cool feature as well. And I got one more tip for you. Actually, we're gonna have to do this together. And I'm sorry, he said you're not an Apple person, but ladies, open up your iPhone. Just go and pick a picture. No, you can't do this yet because you don't have iOS 16. I'm sorry. You remember how a few weeks ago we talked about the remove filter, how you can go onto Canva and use the filter, the feature to actually remove a picture from its background.
Right. Mm-hmm.
With iOS 16, you can do that right on your phone.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So when that comes out, and
That
you
means
download
that
it,
all the phones gonna have it at some point. Might be 5 years from now, but
I have been playing. When it talks about cutting down the time of doing something, that one little step, I was like, oh, I can do this right on my phone. So that's why the flyer I did for Goddess, I was able to do so quickly, because it was like I didn't have to go an extra step. I just did it right off my phone and sent it to Canva and just created it real quick, and was like, hey, here you guys go. So yeah, those are little tips and tricks, and
Yeah,
that's
Danielle, I was thinking also that you can get a lot of different, when he was talking about zoom in and finding that little, that one shot and stuff, but you can use that same picture for several things. You might, like it over here when he had it where the ear, the hand, the ear. He had the ear, the hand, and the eye in. He had this cut off, but if you have a whole bunch, I mean, you could take that and then just get his feet, or just get, you can get like 5 or 6 shots probably from one good shot, based on what you want to project out into your final photo. You can get a lot from one shot, because like if a person is in a shape and he gets the face, and then his feet is going like this, then you can get the pigeon-toed feet, and you can, in that very same shot, the shoulder and stuff like that, and use it for different things when you're making flyers or doing a talk and stuff. And it's, oh yeah, his feet were right, just like what I'm talking about. So that's really cool. That's a class I'd like to sit in on.
She
And
said
I-
you go to the Apple store and they'll sit down with you and show you how to do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they have the classes, the times and everything on the Apple Store. So you just gotta choose your location,
yeah.
either Somerset or Novi, and it shows you what class and the time and everything, and just go and sit and learn how to create a little bit more.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh,
You're so very welcome.
I don't want to copy.
All right. So Danyelle, is that the end of the Tech Talk segment?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It really opened up my creativity. I'll be cutting your eyes over here at the screen. It's not cute. It's not your best look. Thought you had the baby. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, ladies, are you ready?
I was ready.
Who's is ready?
I was ready.
Evelyn, Mama Evelyn, you's about to get ready.
Okay. Take a bathroom break. I'm waiting for the bathroom to be clear.
She said, okay. You got your Eeyore on today, lady.
Oh, I have my light on. Okay, there we go.
All right. It's so great today. Huh? It should be a no. Wait. Oh, right here is one.
Is that Blessing? Hi, Blessing.
You know they want to see you.
Hi, sweetie.
All right. So let's get started. All right, let me see here. So it's so intimate because it's like I'm just sitting around with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
And we're just talking. So I don't feel put on. I don't feel like I have to, perform. And yeah, it's a good feeling. So like I said earlier, we're just going to enjoy this last week of Creativity is Pleasure and just really enjoy taking a new journey in creativity. All right. So y'all saw that? I seen it. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take a journey in creativity. I'm gonna share some of my poetry with you. I'm gonna sing a couple songs, most of them a cappella, and I'm even gonna dance a little bit. So hopefully you will dance with me, sing with me, and ride with me, stay up with me. Let's do this. So like I said earlier, creativity is pleasure, and to be in a spirit of creativity, true creativity, there's no wrong in the room. So we are going to get ourselves in that mindset of allowing and surrendering. And it is a practice. You have to practice surrendering, and you have to practice allowing, and you have to practice just being. Like just being okay with being without feeling as if your energy has to be pulled left or right, up or down. And sometimes it does. And sometimes it doesn't. And so we have to practice it because of the lifestyle that a lot of us live in. You have to practice it. So that's what we're going to do. So there is a song that I want to share with you all. It came on my heart, and all of these pieces that I'm sharing with you guys came on my heart. It was something that, I asked all weekend, what do I want to share? What do I want to do? Because if you're an artist or a performer, or let me say this, I'm not an artist, I'm not a performer, I'm not a writer, I'm not a dancer, I'm not an actor, I'm not a director, I'm not a poet, vocalist, none of that, okay? So I want to get that off the floor right now. I am none of those things. I am, and you are, a creative. I'm a creative. It is a whole industry in the world out here called creatives. You can do some research on it and you can see like what jobs we hold, the types of, positions we do in the world. Like being creative is not only your natural birthright, it's also how you're going to keep your business afloat. Is how you're going to keep your lifestyle afloat. Is being creative, especially in these days and times, especially with all of the chaos of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
So it's real important, and I'm on a mission to encourage people to tap into their creativity. And the other thing you have to have is you got to have some courage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to have courage to be creative, because it's so easy to ignore it. It's so easy to ignore your creativity and to just go with the flow of, and fall into that herd mentality. And so to keep yourself away from the herd mentality, you definitely want to stay in tune with your creativity. You want to stay tapped in to what brings you to your authenticity. So creativity and authenticity go together. So when people say, I want to live an authentic life, I want to be real, as a life coach, people come to me all the time. I want to live an authentic life. I want to just be real with who I am. I don't want to have to put on any fronts or any, mask. I don't want to work this job that's taking me down this path. I just want to be free. Well, it takes courage, okay? And it takes a willingness to just be yourself. Take the criticism, take the opinions, the judgment, the upset, and just create. And what is creating? Creating is see, I just created that dance. Creative or creativity is simply you doing you. So if I say put up your right hand, and I say turn it to the left, turn it to the right, everybody's gonna have their own. If I say take your right hand and just move it, everybody's gonna move it differently, right? They're gonna go in different directions. They're gonna have a different mind, So something is simple. And then that's the other thing. Thank you, Queen and Dooney. So you start with this one hand. Next thing you know, the beauty of creativity is it leads into something else. And then next thing you know, you're like, hey, okay. So creativity is our natural way. It is as natural as breathing. Like I shared with you guys the first week that we started this series. Just sweeping the floor. You're creative. You're creating. You're being in creative spirit just by sweeping the floor. I doubt very seriously that most of us are sweeping our floor the exact same way when we sweep it. No. You might sweep it one way you might start at the front door on a Tuesday and then go to the back, start at the dining room on a Thursday and then start at so we're always in this flow of something new being birthed. And when we learn to just go with that energy or that spirit of creativity, it's amazing what happens, and we see it all around the world. So it's okay to emulate other art forms. You got people out here that I'm going to sing a couple covers. You got people out here that use other people's songs or visual or whatever the case may be. But that's not creativity. Creativity is what you have added to it. It's your spin on it, And so a lot of us don't really see it that way. But when you hear the word creativity, most people think art. Oh, you got to be an artist. Oh, I'm not an artist. And so I specialize in teaching regular everyday folk that swear up and down that they can't create nothing. I get to help them discover.
Can everybody? I can't hear at peace.
Yeah, Peace, you're real soft, the sound. You were
Yeah,
perfect, and then all of a sudden.
yeah,
Sound
yeah,
better?
because I can't hear you. I barely can hear you. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here trying to see if it's my computer. So I'm
Yeah,
glad.
for a second, I thought it was my iPod.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, did I just lose volume? Like, what
Yeah.
happened here?
Mhm. Yeah, because the cat's not in here, so I know he didn't step on the volume.
Maybe it's that. Can you hear me?
Barely, boo.
Barely.
Okay.
Well, we just having issues today, but that's okay. We're gonna keep it rolling.
I'm a hum. Yeah, I was looking at all my volumes and pushing.
Yeah.
We heard most of everything, babe.
Okay, how about now?
It's still the
Oh.
same. That was creative. You see, it's like your energy is not matching the volume.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Same mic. I don't understand.
Oh,
It's not as clear as it was in the beginning, though, even with the
Yeah.
mic. Because my
Really?
volume was all the way up.
You look like my grandbaby when she is not getting what she wants.
This is not okay.
I was dealing with a lot of the technical things, and I'm immediately, are we in retrograde? Where are we at? Because all the computer stuff was going wacky,
Mic check. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's
Can
better.
you hear me now?
Hear you.
Yeah.
Huh?
I can hear you.
It's a little
Yay!
better. It's not like it was, though. It's not like it was in the beginning for me.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. We good?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Detroit famous.
Period.
A complete sentence.
That's all right. Put a period there. Period.
Okay.
All right. You can hear me now.
Yes.
Everybody good. Okay. We cooking with high grease. I'm ready. All right. So as we were just discussing, to catch those up who just joined us, we were discussing about creativity, what it is, and how to tap into it. And that for this next few moments, and even just to be in the spirit of creativity, there is no wrong in the room. So we just allow the energy to flow as it needs to and enjoy the process. Like there's something delicious. That's the third thing about being in the creative flow is that finding that something delicious, finding what's delicious about the experience. And I know all experiences are not built like that. I'm aware of that. But I promise you, I'm willing to bet if you really take the time to look and give yourself today an opportunity to really pay attention, tune in really closely, and look for the deliciousness of every timeline you find yourself on today. All right, because all day you're going through timelines. We just got off one with the computer. Okay, now we're on a whole new timeline. Okay, and we're gonna be in one in a minute too. Okay, and just keeps going on. So as you find yourself at different timelines today, find the deliciousness in each one. Look for it consciously. Okay, and I want you to write this down and remember this. Okay, this is going to be your affirmation for the week. And I know I haven't given you guys affirmations in a minute, but this one I want you to remember. Okay, and I want you to write it down. All right, so the affirmation for this week: the best way to predict your future is to create it. Earrings.
Point blank. Don't drop the mic.
I don't make this stuff up, okay? I've been
Earrings.
Uh-huh.
What'd she say?
Go ahead.
Earrings.
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 That's what's up.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say, Queen?
No, I was just saying, but I would like to ask, she said earrings. Did you walk around and look at other earrings yesterday? Mama Evelyn?
No. No, I didn't
Some
look around.
inspiring stuff out there. The vendors, the one I always like to look at the ones who create their own stuff, not just buy it. Yeah. Oh, it was some deliciousness out there.
Deliciousness.
Uh-huh.
So yes, finding the deliciousness, right? And remembering that affirmation always. The best way, the absolute best way, at least the best way I found, I don't know. I'm just giving you what works for your girl. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? Take what works for you and leave what doesn't. Anything I share. Eat the meat, leave the bone. I don't know. Eat the fruit, leave the rind. Okay, for my vegetarian people. Okay? Whatever it is. I'm just saying. What has helped and worked for your girl for many, many moons is remembering that affirmation. The best way to predict your future is to create it. And you're already in a creative flow, a co-creative flow with the Most High, right? So no, you are not, doing it all. No, it's not that serious. You are using the power and the natural flow of who you are, and you are matching that frequency with the frequency and vibration that is already present around us.
Mm-hmm.
And then you are bringing forth whatever you bring forth. Yes?
Ashe.
Let's get into some of this right here. Hey, Deidre. Hey, Star. Hey, Mama Howard. Hey, Naweeli. I feel like I'm
Hey, and peace.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Go on, preach, girl, preach.
I love that quote. That's an awesome quote.
I'm glad you like it. Work with
Oh, no, not my kitchen.
I want to hear how it goes for you. What did you create next week? I want to hear about it. All right, so y'all can see the little orange.
Yes.
I see a lot of that orange while I'm singing. Because I drink, y'all know what I got in here, right? The turmeric and the red pepper, and it just turns turmeric turns anything orange.
It does.
It turns my tongue orange. Oh, you going to work? Yeah. I love you. Have a great day.
I love you too.
I too. Touch me. Okay. Woo, girl, I gotta touch them every day. I'm just saying. Gotta touch them every day.
Every day.
All right. So let's get into some of this right here. Now, like I said before, I am a creatress. So I just want to share with you all my creativity. I just want to share with you all what it is that brings me pleasure, and how I use it and what God has given me. I just want to share it with all of you. So it's definitely about the message, always about the meaning. Take from it what you need, leave what you do not. But my goal is that everyone can benefit from it and tap into your own creativity. Have the courage to express yourself creatively. Even if you creativity is messy. So even if you make a mess, even if you make a mistake, you have created something, right? And then you can add on to that and add on to that and add on to that and create something even more beautiful. So that's what I want to share with you all. I hope you all get something out of it, and I want you to participate. So I'm going to be calling on you. I'm going to be asking you questions. I'm going to be expecting you on some level to want to, move a little bit. Groove, you snap your finger, do something, but come on up in here with me. Okay? Don't leave your girl dangling. That's not fun. you. Okay? Come on up in here with me. Because I want you to see you. Okay? And
I got you, babe.
yeah.
I got you.
Girl. All right, so I just want to start with I think this is one of the most appropriate songs. I used to sing it when I was a little girl. Brings me comfort. I'm just gonna share it with you guys. Ready?
Yes.
Hit it! Let the words of my mouth bring you praise. Let the words that I speak be seasoned with your love and grace. Let the words, oh Lord, that I choose to say bring glory, not shame, to your name each day. Let the words of my mouth bring praise. Let them bring you praise. And then it starts raining.
Ashe,
Hey!
Ashe, Ashe.
Hey, Ashe. Hey, Mama.
Hey, love. Good
That's a
to
good
see
word
you
to
all.
start off with.
Yes, Ashe.
So everything that I share with you from this moment forward, always, but in this moment specifically, we've consecrated the space. Everything that I'm sharing with you is to give glory and praise to the Most High and to just, let's just enjoy that and be in that lusciousness for a little while. All right. Okay, so the next song I'm going to share with you is a song that I love this song. This is my theme song and I don't care. Like I claimed it and that's on period. I have been singing this song since before I had Iman. No, I've been singing this song since I was in the military. I discovered it. So that was like when I was in the military. So that was, I'm not gonna tell my age, but that was quite some time ago. And so this song has been with me for a long time, long before I became at peace. This song spoke to my heart, it spoke to my soul. And it, even as a young woman, I just knew that that was the song for me, that was the message for me, that was like how that was, I knew that I wanted that to be my theme song playing in the background of my life. That makes sense? Mm-hmm. Song really helped me stay grounded and helped me remember some things. So when I discovered the path of becoming at peace, which is a whole nother bag, the song just became my theme song. Like, this is just, if you want to know me, you know this song. So here we go. I think I'm gonna stand up for this one. It's raining. And I hope you all are good with my acapella. I tried to find music to go with it, but I ain't like it. When you're acapella, you can do your own thing and go your own timing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we's gonna do. How I look? I look good? Can y'all still hear me? Do I need to move the mic? I'll bring the mic over with me. Okay. All right. How can we have peace in the Middle East when there's none at home? And how can we have standing in the land when there's none in the woman? and there's none in the main. How can we heal the wounds of the world if we cannot heal our own? And where does this peace on earth begin if not in the home? Where do we go now? Do we let the devil in, or do we get up and fight? Surely we know how to conquer all our fears, put an end to the violence, put an end to the tears. How can we heal the wounds of the world if we cannot heal our own? And where does this peace on earth begin if not in the home? Where there's too many talking about it. I need them snappers. And there's too many walking without it. Hey, tell me, where is the love? Where is the God in your life? To my left, a woman abuses her children. To my right, somebody's beating their wife. Tell me, where is the love? Where is the God in your life? How can we heal the wounds of the world if we cannot heal our own? And where does this peace on earth begin if not in the home? How can we heal the wounds of the world if we cannot heal our own? And where does this peace on earth begin if not in the home?
Ashe, ashe.
Ashe,
Ashe,
Ashe.
ashe.
beautiful, beautiful.
That's
Thank you for that reminder.
My favorites.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
that
One of
reminds
your favorites. Well, I hope I did it justice, girl. I wasn't trying to sing like Rochelle.
No, you stepped on it. You stepped on it.
I
Yeah.
stepped
And
on it. Okay. As long as I
You
stepped
brought the
on it.
message. You brought the message.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to do. Bring the message,
Yes,
baby. Just bring
thank
the
you
message.
for reminding us.
Ashe,
Yeah.
Ashe.
What's
You're
the name of that
wonderful.
song?
Thank you for letting me share. Thank you.
What,
All right.
what's the name of it?
Peace on Earth by Rochelle Farrell.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I love the words of that. That just kind of it brings it back to you. We talk about everything out there and stuff, but what's happening in your home? And your home is not just in this world, I mean, in this space right here, but all my children, my son, do we get along? Matter of fact, we've made a ritual, as Nawidi likes to say it, a ritual of that. Once I asked my son, said, I would like to have a date with you once a month. you know, so yeah, so Friday, last Friday, we went to dinner, just the two of us. And then when he was dropping me off, right, I'm like getting out the car and I said, well, let's think outside the box. I said, because he made sure that we set the date for the next one. And I said, let's go skating. He said, whoa. Not just dinner, let's go skating, let's go do this, let's do that, you know, and some of the things we did when he was young. So what is happening with all of your kin folks or those people close to you? If not in a home, if not what you're doing, the best way to predict our future is to create it. I put that in the chat, ladies. That's the what is it? The theme, the mantra, the affirmation. Love
Yeah,
it.
thank you. Yes, yes, yes. You know, for me, you know, my son is here visiting from LA, and my other son from Georgia will be coming up here. You know, this, and it's just beautiful, you know, but it's interesting because I still think of these boys. One is 19 and one is 21, but I still think of them as my babies. And so just like you, Queen Aduni, I think about what do we do when we were little? So I'm thinking we can go roller skating. I thought about skating too because they love it. And I was like, you know, we can go to your favorite restaurant, hang out, you know, and I'm like, these still my little boys.
Thanks, Peace.
So, Peace, when you talked about finding the deliciousness, what I put, because I wrote it down, is that to find the deliciousness in everything. Even when it doesn't feel good, there's some deliciousness in there somewhere. And that's going to help me because I'm looking for the deliciousness. I might be upset, but I'm finding it in there somewhere to help myself feel better because I know it's there. It's got to be there.
Yes.
It's got to be there somewhere.
I'm laughing because, thank you, Star. You're absolutely right. I'm laughing because there may come a time when it's a little hard. It might take about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, a couple days to see the deliciousness. Ain't always right there.
Right.
I just want to make sure we clear. So I can see her now, like, but Peace said there was some deliciousness in here. Like, I don't see it. Where is it at? Might take a minute. Okay, but it's there, I promise.
That is so real and so true. Because the word tells us that all things are working together for good.
Yeah.
And we might not see it in the moment, but yeah, it's real.
I say. All right, so thank you all for creating a sacred space for me to be creative and to share my creativity.
Well, thank you for sharing.
A couple of my signature pieces. Because I don't really consider myself a poet. I'm a spoken word artist. So I take the spoken word and I create art, right? And I use some of my acting skills in there. I sing sometimes in my pieces. And the pieces I'm gonna share with you are my signature pieces because I wrote them over 20 years ago.
Okay.
So before I was at peace, these messages came through me. And I wrote them down and I memorized them. And then I started performing them all over the country. These are pieces that have been heard around the United States. I don't know about the globe, but they've been heard around the United States. So I'm happy to share them with you. All right. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go from Lilith to Eve, like from dark goddess to light goddess. We're gonna go from dark to light. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. I had to put that in there. Okay, here we go. All right. Shake that ass and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass and let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. I pick up the $20 and I listen for the next holler. Damn, baby, you look good. Ooh, shit. And some don't even bother to ask. They just flash open their laps and I'm supposed to squeeze into the gap and wiggle my tickle spot for him. Too bad I'm not on that gym vibe, that I'm a queen vibe, that don't be so mean vibe, because I'm every woman. Too bad I'm not on that holding my head up high vibe, you know, that reach for the sky vibe. Nope. I'm just shaking my ass for the next pervert with cash and lashing out on every male face I see, wanting to unleash the best part of me and then realizing that there ain't nobody around that gives a damn. Damn shame I chose such a profession. Thought I would have learned my lesson when James, my mama's friend, yeah, he come in, bend me over, check my oil, toil with my tickle spot, not giving a damn how I feel. Damn shame I didn't go for my fame. Instead, I end up wed right after high school to this kid named Jay. Say he gonna love me forever and be my man. I can't stand the sight of him. The smell of him just makes me wanna curl up and disappear. Get me another beer is all I hear in my left ear as I'm walking out the front door to see, I gotta go make this money. I gotta go pay these bills. I ain't got the time to be getting caught up in life's thrills. I gotta go make this money. I gotta go pay these bills. I ain't got time to be getting caught up in life's thrills. When I first held my baby in my arms, I was swooned by her charm, not realizing just how difficult it was gonna be. Then before I knew it, I was back with you. And instead of one, we now had 2 mouths to feed. Hold on, wait a minute, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm so sorry. Did I say we? My bad. I meant me, see, because he left a long time ago saying something about how he didn't know if it was his. Even though when we were making her, he asked me whose it was and I screamed his name so loud. He still left me with this here child, so I stand up here on these here stages for at least 5 hours a day. And I watch as these men do. And I wonder as they holler just what I might have to do for that next dollar. Because I mean, I do have my boundaries and my limits placed, although I find it hard to face myself, knowing I'm forsaking myself, putting myself on the shelf, lying to my being, which keeps me from seeing that, oh, wait. Oh, hold up. Table 3, yeah, that's where I need to be. Shoot, there's some brothers over there spending some cold, hard cash. Later for all this we talking, I'm about to go shake my ass. Shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass and let me see what you not. Let me see what you not. Let me see what you not.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Powerful, powerful, powerful.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, we are every woman, and we all go through some phases of that.
Yeah, that was nice, Peace.
That was the story. And, you know, I have no problem sharing that, you know, when I was younger, before I had children, when I was just out here, you know, I was having me a little fun. I did a little exotic dancing. Wanted to make that money and, you know, just wanted to just experience life. And that's what I experienced. So, but I was doing it for fun. I was doing it just because I had the body and I had the time and, you know, but there were real sisters there doing it because they had to pay their bills to take care of their kids and they were traumatized and thought that that's all they were worth. So that's why they were there. And, you know, so I wrote this piece for their story. I wrote this piece to give them a voice because a lot of people, you know, of course they judge them and look at them and be like, oh, you know, they're this, they're that. No, these women, a lot of them, not all, But a lot of them are really struggling and really going through things internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. So, sometimes it get like that for some people, unfortunately.
I am one.
Not glorifying it, but I mean, if you find yourself, that's what you want to do with your life, and you just doing it for the hell, that you think that that's what you was born to be. I was born to do this. Okay, sis. I ain't here to judge you. You know what I'm saying? Do your passion, do what makes you happy. But the reality is that a lot of the women are doing it for other reasons. So I just wanted to always, share that. So thank you.
Beautiful.
All right. Can I share what my reason was? And it wasn't the exotic dance, and I'll try to make it brief. I said, can I?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. So as a runaway, because I was after my dad set the house on fire with us, and y'all heard that part of my story. I felt like, okay, ain't nobody here that cares about me. I got to do this on my own. I got something I can sell. I will go do that and make my life, make my way in life. 13 years old on Woodward, on Cass, on my own, no pimp. And I just thank God for saving me from myself, not letting me throw myself completely away. But yeah, it's part of my reality too, peace. And I don't regret any of it. I am grateful for how God allows us to use our story, our journey to show others or to be an example to others of where you can come from and where you can go and how you can overcome and grow into a better version of ourselves. So thank you for taking us there, peace.
Vulnerable.
Thank you, Juanita, for sharing.
Story.
Peace.
Huh?
That was good. When you got to the part where you said, my bad, and I thought, okay, she done messed up, but we don't know. Not realizing that was a whole part of the whole piece.
I had to make sure you was paying attention.
That was good. That was really good. Good job.
Yes.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. And it was something else I wanted to say to you, Juanita. I don't remember exactly. It'll come back to me. But in the meantime, I'm going to go on to the next signature piece of mine. And it is, remember I said dark and light, right? I'm actually still on my ball. So remember I said we're going to, the pieces, one is for the dark goddess, one is for the light goddess. So this one is more of the light, or this one is more of where I am in present day. Okay. All right. Swing low. Sweet Chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet Chariot, coming forth to carry me home. We've always been a spiritual people. So can my people get spiritual? Can you look past the stereotypes and street fights that's making you tick and rewind? We've always been a spiritual people, but can my people get spiritual? Can you look past the street fights and stereotypes that's making you tick and sick and tired and down on your luck, not really giving a wondering how tomorrow is going to be any different than today. And like the old folks say, I'm just waiting for my change to come. Some dumb ones seem to think that this here is the life, that it gets no better than this here strife. And reality is cutting you like a knife, and husbands beating his wife, and kids running the street with no food to eat, no shoes on their feet, and no beds for their sleep. Soon we'll be gone with the troubles of the world, troubles of the world, troubles of the world. Soon we'll be gone with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. Soon we'll be gone with the troubles of the world, troubles of the world, troubles of the world. Soon we'll be gone with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. I want to meet my maker. I want to meet my maker. I want to meet my maker, going home to live with God. Soon we'll be gone with the troubles. We've always been a spiritual people. But can my people get spiritual? Can you see what our ancestors saw? They defied the man's law and put their faith in something greater than themselves. God. 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 I don't know about you, but God has seen me through some pretty trying times. And it's time to take a look at what's making you do what you do. What's making you blue? What's causing your boo-boos to bleed? You better heed to some knowledge you ain't gonna learn in college. It's the knowledge of self. It's the realization of what's making you tick, what's making you sick, what your man won't do and what your girl won't do. It's the knowledge of who you are. You see those stars? See those stars? They're no brighter than you, yet they shine brighter than you do. I say they shine brighter than you do. I say, yep, they shine brighter than you do. Too bad you ain't gonna heed to some knowledge you ain't gonna learn in college, and too sad you ain't really feeling me right now. Too mad to do anything about how you're living your life. It ain't always been about this here strife, y'all. It has been. Therefore, it can be again. About peace, love, and all that good stuff. Yep, that's right. It has been, therefore it can be again. About you and me and our identity, our serenity, but most of all, it's about our divinity.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, I say today.
I say today, come
I
on with
say
it.
today indeed.
Come on with it.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that. Oh my gosh, I never heard you.
Powerful.
I love the part you're trying to get God's attention. That's right. If that's your father, yell out to him. Do you hear me, God? God. I like that. Mm-hmm.
And I'm still dwelling on that part about the stars are not brighter than us, but they're shining brighter than us. Now that's something to think about. They're not brighter, but they're shining brighter. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Think about that.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, ladies, so much for your encouragement. I appreciate it, for your words of
Thank you.
Girl, you a pro.
Yeah,
I
thank
am.
you.
Been doing it a long time. Been on many stages around this country, around the world. I've been on many stages, so yeah. Been doing this for a minute. I just don't tap into my I haven't really tapped into my art, creativity type of thing for years, because I've been focused on being a mother. Like once I had, it's like I struggled for a long time trying to be an artist mom, and it just became too much. You got to pay your bills, and you know, and you just got to pay your bills.
Bottom line.
I had to kind of put the artist in me or the creative in me down, you know, or put it on the shelf. I'm not gonna say put it down, just put it kind of over there. Do it when I can, you know, and just move forward. But I believe it is my truest passion. You know, it's who I was created to be. It's why I'm here. And I kind of, what do they say? I moonlight as a life coach. So my moonlighting is life coaching, the sister circles, all of that stuff. I'm moonlighting when I do that. But my real job, my real passion, my real desire, my real purpose for being here is to be a creative.
Is to be what?
Is to be a creative. I'm not an artist, I'm a creative. So, because art, when you say you're an artist, it kind of puts you in a box.
That's right. That's right. I like that.
Don't put me in that box. I tried to live in that box and it was tight.
Mm.
And then
That's why I don't do titles.
Yeah.
Because titles keep you focused like right there. I don't do titles.
Yep. I do titles for some things because, you know, titles can create boundaries for some people.
That's true.
You know, some people need that realization, but I hear what you're saying totally. Yeah, like, so that's why I say creative, because I want to be able to.
And see, that's your therapy. We all need an out. We all need our therapeutic release. And it's just to have it and have it bottled in. It's like, that's your passion. And what you do is your purpose.
Yeah.
So that's your passion. That's like my art that I do. It is I don't care if I never sell a piece. It is my passion, my love.
I like what you said about Mama Awa, that if you never sell a piece, because you get to get it out of you and do it, actually do it. And that's how I am about when I say event planning. It's not like just event. I mean, I literally will sit and create a website and a whole thing around an event, whether it happens or not. I was there. I've been there. You get what I'm saying? I've been there. I saw the dancers. I saw the speakers, because I created it. Our speaker here, it's going to talk about this, and I see it. So yeah, that's so important. If it never gets done, actually someone, it could take my website, my computer, and pull all that stuff up and say, oh, she got it all laid out. All I got to do is just do what she said to do. So, and then it's out of you and stuff. But my prayer for you and my part that I would love to play in your life, because I'm talking to you, piece, is to create those spaces and opportunities for you to do you out of the box. I call these boxes. I didn't see you in the box, but because you're a jewel. That's some stuff that we're missing. I always think about what if Michael Jackson never had an opportunity to show the world? Look what we would have missed. So the world is waiting for those opportunities to see you. Like I told you that I see you. I see you not with my physical eyes. I enjoy you with my physical eyes, but I see you in my soul to soul.
Your mind's eye, your first eye, your intuitive eye.
Yeah.
Spiritual eye.
Yeah.
Queen Aduni, we do have a opportunity coming up November 17th. The last cancer benefit luncheon. So I'm asking all of you to bring what you have that you share with others that brings healing for what I call cancer patients and survivors. I'll be reaching out to all of you about that. And I think it would be powerful for you to do a segment at peace, because sometimes we find ourselves so stuck way down within ourselves, especially when we're going through the trauma of things like cancer. And what you share can help us feel more free to come up out of that space and express ourselves. So I'll send you some information. I'll send you a link to take a peek. And I can put a free ad on my website about the healing power of being a creative. Yes, creativity. Yes, the healing power of creativity.
Hey, Juanita, do you have a flyer for that event?
I don't have a flyer yet. I'm working on it. I am going to share the link in the chat if I can do it before we sign off. If I don't get to it before we sign off, I'll share it tomorrow and I'll send it to all of you guys who I have the contact information for. So yeah, I'm just rolling it out. I'm in the process of rolling it out. And the links that you will receive are not for the event itself yet, because I gotta secure the space. I gotta secure it in man's eye. So for me to say that and publicize it to man, that wouldn't look like, but within me, it is already manifested. So yeah, I'll share that. I am doing a t-shirt fundraiser. Some of you all might have seen that. A t-shirt fundraiser to help raise the funds to do things like, pay for At Peace to be there. She might be willing to volunteer, but really and truly, there's value in what she's doing. And, whatever you guys do, make and take workshop. I want to raise money to cover Evelyn's make and take workshop for materials. The Edwana's sound bowls, Edwana and Baba Ray, that is the primary focus of the present t-shirt fundraiser, to get a few sound bowls to be able to give away. Prayerfully, they will be able to do a demonstration, or someone who practices the sound bowl magic, I'll say, will be there. So yeah. Anybody got any more questions? I'll get that flyer ready as soon as possible, Ms. Deidra, Mama Deidra. And I'm sorry, Deidra, right?
I think that was Danielle.
That was Danielle who asked you.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Right.
Yep, I'll get that together. And Danielle, I need the right phone number for you, because I don't have the right one.
Yeah, I'll get that list to you, dear.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and try to post this before we close out, but if not, it'll be coming information later on this week.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing that I need to know is how many are interested in going to Mama Awa's event on the 24th of September, so we can, get our transportation together, and how we're going to go down there, how many of us, so we can prepare for all of that. So I just want to throw that out there. We don't have to discuss it right now, but she is, and we're hyped about going out there with her and sharing. So that being said, and then another thing that we should consider is going to King Spa.
Yes, please and thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
King Spa.
I need it like yesterday.
Yes. I know, right?
So King Spa is a Korean spa that's right outside Chicago. It is for $50 you get access to 12 different saunas, and they have steam rooms, wet rooms. What? They do yoni steams, they do body scrubs, massage, and it is a fabulous way to just relax and detox and get away.
And you can stay overnight.
Yeah.
You can stay
Yeah.
at the spa overnight for an additional $10. And if you go
Wow.
Okay.
on their website, you can get a coupon, $20 off coupon. So you'll pay $30 to get in, and then another.
Actually, go to Groupon. Go to Groupon because they have Groupons too. You can get half off with the Groupon.
Yeah, you get better discount. I got it from their site. And then somebody who was with me, I think it was Alita, because the two of us went down. Yeah, she got a bigger discount from the Groupon. I'm like, what? So anyway, we can talk about that. We're at 10:16. At peace. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All this
Thank
time,
you.
and
Thank you.
I've known you all this time, but I've not seen you centered on, and I've seen you when you're working with the youth and stuff, but not you doing I can't wait to get music and a production behind you. Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
I say.
Here we go.
All right, give yourself some love.
I got to dance too. I didn't get to dance for y'all, but I'm gonna dance next week.
Oh, that wasn't dancing?
She just moved her body all the time.
I thought she was dancing.
I got a whole choreographed piece, honey.
All right.
Sweeter, work on your volume. Cause yeah, we still can hear you, but not as we usually hear you. So
I don't know what happened. I didn't touch the mic. I mean,
maybe,
I don't
it could be something with the mic. You never know. I don't know. But yeah, I want to hear your booming voice because I got my volume up as loud as it can go.
Okay.
I just posted that link, you guys. I guess it'll be in the chat, right? On the video, right? All right, so it's there.
All right, love yourself and love the world. Get that.
Love you all.
The best
God
way.
Take a
bless
nap if
you.
you need to.
The best way to predict your future is what?
To make
Create it.
it.
And
Earring coming soon.
and
We all
please,
get a
if
prepare.
anybody really is serious about coming to LA, because I'm gonna put money down on the Airbnb. So just reach out and just let me know where y'all are.
Okay,
All right. Love y'all.
that's in
Love you all.
December, right?
December.
Thank
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Love you.
Love you. Thank you for everything.